How's it going, everybody? DJ Neeks here, and welcome back. I have gotten a bit more reputation with the Honor Bound, where now you can actually be able to continue the war campaign. By the way, just to give some extra context, at the time of the recording of this video, it is launch day for patch 8.2. So when you notice what it says up here, this is to help show this point here. It says complete the quests, the war chief's order, and send the fleet to journey to Nazjatar. Basically, you can't just jump straight into Nazjatar if you haven't finished the war campaign. You have to be able to have gotten past a certain point with the war campaign if you are going to try to get to the new stuff in 8.2. I'm not one of those who likes to just kind of bull rush his way to the latest and newest content in the game. When it comes to the games like WoW, and it's not just, I don't just apply this to WoW, I apply this to other games, I like to take my time. I like to try and enjoy as much of it as I can, but I don't want to, rush through it. I like to enjoy every moment. It's like, it's like drinking a wine. You don't gulp it down like a shot. You just sip it slowly, enjoy every savory moment of it. That's kind of how I like to approach WoW. So I'm of course very interested and intrigued, and I'll be paying attention to other stuff that other people are saying. But when it comes to my own personal playthrough and getting to the content and such, it's like obviously I just recently finished all the questing in Zandalar, and I haven't even touched Goltiris, my Alliance character, yet. And today's the day when a lot of people could have the Pathfinder stuff unlocked. In fact, is there now a part 2? There is! Let me see what this says. So, complete the Goltiris Zandalar achievements listed below. And Unshackled Revered and Rustbolt Resistance Revered. Reward is Goltiris Zandalar Flying and Wonderwing 2.0. So you have to do part 1, explore all of Mechagon, and explore Nazjatar. Oh, that seems easy. The exploration stuff is actually pretty easy, especially depending on what class you have. If you have a Demon Hunter, it's great because you can be able to glide around and double jump. In the case of my Shaman, I'll be able to, go to certain areas other classes struggle to get to because of this. Water walking and Ghost Wolf. Just, so great for exploration. So, as you can see, I'm a ways away. But then again, it did take me a long time to get Legion flying unlocked as well. And I haven't even finished the Draenor stuff. At some point, I will go back and actually do that. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of where I'm at the time of this recording. I did see that I was able to get enough Honorbound. I am now up to, let's see, Honored 2950 with the Honor Bound. So let's see what this next part of the war campaign is. If I haven't made this point clear, I'm not enthusiastic about the war campaign itself, but I have to do it if I want to continue the story as well as unlock the Maghar Orcs, and I really want to unlock the Maghar Orcs. I also want to show you the other battle front, I think they were called. I showed you guys the one in the Arathi Highlands. Well, there's a new one up right now, the Battle for Darkshore. So, depending on how long this next portion of the story goes, well...
Speaker of the Horde.
Alright, so that's for the Nazjatar stuff, so I'm going to ignore that. Operation Gravedigger. Good, you didn't dawdle. Our next stop is in Drustvar. There, along with some help, we shall identify and extract the body of a Kultiran war hero. With his aid, we will learn much of the Kultiran fleet, enough to break it with ease. We shall meet you outside Barrow Knoll Cemetery. Do try not to waste time, would you? I hate you, Nathanos. I hate you so much.
Make yourself useful.
Nope, that one. Alright, Dread Admiral.
What is it?
The Drustvar.
Get moving!
Don't tell me to get moving. Believe it or not, I am looking forward to doing Cultiris with my Alliance Demon Hunter. I'm just working on getting some transmogs so I can make him look as cool as possible when I do it. I'm almost done with this set, by the way. And now that it's reset day, I could go back and do another run of Legion raids for this character. Now, where am I going? I'm going all the way to the cemetery. Wait, can I fly there? Like, do we have a flight location unlocked over there? Apparently, there's also a wanted poster here. Anchor face. A shark. Gosh, Blizzard, why do you test me? There's one thing I can't stand when it comes to enemies they make for this game. It's sharks and spiders. I love that there's a Pandar in here just chilling, just meditating.
Hello.
Hello. What? Oh, you need to fly somewhere. Well, unfortunately, you do not have a flight location yet.
There is no hurry.
You will have to go on foot. Okay, I guess if I must. I'll just go ahead and use my new mount that I got. This dropped for me a couple of days ago. I cannot tell you guys how happy I was that Invincible dropped. So let's go ahead and take him for a ride while we go through Drustvar here. Gonna have to spend some time here at some point to get the exploration achievement here. Ooh, I love that view. Just want to go ahead and kind of clear up this portion of the map, wherever it is. Whatever it is. There we go. Didn't even clear this portion. Come on. This is the thing, of course, I have to be very careful about in Cultiris, because you never know when you're going to go into an area that is an Alliance main town, and all of a sudden, flag for PvP! And contrary to what many people asked for, I am not one of those who wanted to participate in World PvP. I don't PvP in this game. Some people love it. I don't want to do it because I have seen the ugly side of World PvP in this game. I've seen the very ugly, bad side from ugly, not ugly players, but players with an ugly attitude, and in the way that they want to actually treat players on the other faction. It's disgusting. And I have no interest in participating in any of that. I know there's a ton of amazing rewards. Trust me, I've seen the mounts you can get from participating in PvP. And I want some of those mounts, because some of those mounts look absolutely amazing. But, unfortunately, you have to actually not only participate, but also be good at PvP. And at this point, I doubt I would be good, considering that I have pretty much no experience at it. And I'm pretty sure my characters are not exactly all that great or geared or anything when it comes to doing stuff like PvP. This is... man, look at all these mountains that I have to kind of find my way around and through. It looks like I'm going to have to actually go back and go through this road, since this road actually looks like it leads to the area I could take in order to get to this location. Because it looks like this goes to a dead end. Gosh. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the dark, gloomy scenery of Drusvar. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. That's not creepy at all. I don't know, maybe it is fitting that I'm riding Invincible here. I'm sure if there's any place the Lich King would want me to take Invincible, he's like, oh yeah, I approve of this place. I try. I can never match Michael McConaughey and his amazing Lich King voice. But then again, I'm sure he also had some help from the sound design people at Blizzard. Because if he could do that all on his own without help, I'd be like, dude. It's like, talk about an amazing God-given talent you were born with. My goodness. Of course, Invincible doesn't exactly match this Mog that I've got going here on my Shaman. He's not exactly what I would consider a Shaman mount. Like, Nightshade is definitely a better match for the Mog that I've got going right now for my Shaman. Obviously, he's a much better match for Death Knights. On my Death Knight, he's definitely a better match. He's even a good match for my Paladin, which, of course, it's fitting when you remember, oh yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, I just realized this is a... Oh, crap. Okay, I think I might be dead here. And I am absolutely dead. And flagged for 5 minutes. Well, I'm in huge trouble right now. This is what I was talking about, trying to go through places in Kul Tiras as a Horde character, because you don't know which is a Alliance character, and an Alliance character decides to try and attack me. I didn't want to participate in this, and unfortunately, this is what it's like. I just wanted to get through. I'm just passing by.
The War Chief orders you to seize control of this area in the name of the Horde. Use whatever methods you deem appropriate, so long as you are victorious.
Thanos, as you can tell, I'm a little busy. I'm very curious whether or not this player is going to come over and... Nope, never mind. They just killed and they went off. Alright. Of course, I didn't know there was an Alliance town right there. Now, where is my corpse? It's way over there. How? Oh my gosh. Of course, I can't mount while I'm dead. It's a good thing I can use my Ghost Wolf. Now, I think the only reason I got that far as I did, is because of this buff, Spirit Wolf, which is a talent you can choose, where your movement speed is increased by 20%, and your damage taken is reduced by 20% once you get 4 stacks of Spirit Wolf. So, it's a nice way of being able to kind of like run through, like when you're doing a run through dungeons or raids or such, you can just kind of use this to not only go through faster, but also be able to just kind of like tank a bit more. 3 minutes. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so bad. It's like I'm just gonna try and be getting to my location, but look at all these Alliance players running around here. They're gonna see me and they're gonna be like the Butcher in Diablo. They're gonna be like, fresh meat. Especially
Some
now that
earth
some of them can
elementals
actually...
have been infused with azurite and are going crazy. Put them down and absorb the
fly if
azurite.
they have that unlocked. Though I doubt, at this point, considering that you have to have explored both Mechagon and Nazjatar in order to unlock it, I doubt some people have already done that. It's like, I'm just trying to get to this waypoint. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't want to fight anybody. I just want to get to this quest marker. That's all. Yikes. Oh, this is gonna hurt. By the way, yes, the equipment thing is up now, and I cannot wait to get the one that makes it where you can't get dazed. And if you want the one where you don't have to worry about walking, that's fine. Ooh. The Heart of the Forest. I have a feeling that's an NPC I'll be meeting later on when I go through here as an Alliance character. But, you know, as I've told other people, it's like when you're a shaman, you don't even think about the equipment where you can be able to do water walking, which many people realized was going to kind of make the water strider kind of pointless. And that's mainly because, well, why would I want either one of those when I already have this right here as a shaman? Now, if you're not a shaman and you don't have that, yeah, see right there? Dazed. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. It dismounted me, made me walk slow, and now I'm getting ganked. I hate that. I hate that so much. The moment I get that equipment where I can be able to avoid getting dazed, it's getting equipped, and I'm never going to change it for anything else. It would have to be something else insanely strong for me to change that out. Come on. Are they still chasing? They're still chasing me. Meet Nathanos at the cemetery. With a bunch of hostile NPCs around, apparently. Lovely. Oh, and by the way, you have to progress in the Nazjatar thing, I think, if you want to, whoops, wrong button. If you want to do the thing where you change your Heart of Azeroth and how it works. So, obviously, it's going to be a while before I can be able to do that and try out all the new stuff. Stone. I understand what you are going through. You cannot allow this change to take over your mind, as I did. You are one of us now. They will not accept you. You will learn to cope, and I will help. See, that kind of thing, to me, seems more like something that Lillian Voss would actually say. This relating. Because if we remember Lillian Voss's personal story back in Tirisfal Glades, and that she would be there to try to kind of like break it to her as like, it's like, I know what you're going through, and I will help you out because I had the same experience, and it wasn't very good for me, but I will help you out the rest of the way. That's something I actually like about Lillian Voss here compared to what we saw before, which seemed kind of out of character for her.
I live my life in the shadows.
All right, it's the same thing I said before. But yeah, this is Amalia Stone. You remember her, right? Yeah. Ah, you're here. You remember Captain Stone, don't you? I think you shall find her quite a bit more agreeable now.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Now that you're here, we can get started. Stone, be a dear and share the name of the most important war hero in the cemetery. It's taking some time for her to acclimate. Fine. We shall move forward without her. If she does not come too soon, ready your blades. Yes, sir.
Make it quick.
Without stones of knowledge, this mission shall require some extra legwork. Read the plaques in the cemetery. Find the corpse of the most import. The rest should be quite simple. Examine 4 grave plaques in Barrow Knoll Cemetery. And the other thing you want me to do? There is one thing that you should know about ghosts. They are a mockery of the dead, spirits, holding on although they have no hope. In that form they shall never truly live again, not as long as they keep haunting our world. But if they return to their bodies, perhaps they will become of specific use to us someday down the line. Put those spirits down. I mean, they are one of the 3 types of
What is
dead,
it you
so I'm not
ask?
exactly surprised by this. It seems that Amalia isn't taking to undeath well. You don't say! I wonder why. She was an Alliance captain, and we killed her and brought her back against her will. Against her choice. I wouldn't be surprised if she's one of those back in the starter zone who decide to just kill themselves again, once they realize what they've become. I know an herb that may help. The cemetery is crawling with grave bloom. For the living, it grants the ability to see spirits. As for the undead, well, this may tie her back to reality just enough to be sane. Oh,
There
lovely.
is much to be done.
That's just what I want to hear from you, Lillian. All right.
I'm out of range.
Well, may as well get my big guy out to help me out. Come on. It's like I didn't even stand near you. Well, I guess I'm just close enough. Whatever. There's a grave bloom. Here lies Samuel Coulter. You will always be the best of us. Not a name I'm familiar with.
I need to get closer.
Why do I have a feeling the name that he wants us to find
Target.
is supposed to be like one of those big revelation names, like from the past that we know very well, where it's like a bum 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 type of revelation. Like, behold the reveal, the twist.
It's too far.
Just someone from Warcraft lore that's like very well known. That Thanos is like, yes, imagine the Alliance in action. Oh, the Dark Lady, blah 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 blah. Like, seriously. Thanos is as much of a fanboy of Sylvanas as some of the Eridar were of Killed Jaden. She's so cool and so pretty. She's so wonderful, and she's gonna be amazing. And she's gonna give me a nice parade, and she's gonna make me her second in command. And it's gonna be wonderful. And that's that's exactly how he sounds to me sometimes when he's talking about something. It's like when he told Zool, "It is an honor to serve my queen." I'm like, shut up. Oh, great. Yeah, just aggro all the spirits over here. Thanks a lot for that. Was that a... I couldn't tell if that was a Horde or Alliance player. I mean, we are in Kultiris, so I have a feeling it was one of those filthy Alliance. I guess, of course. But hey, I just recently did my video on the Siege of Orgrimmar raid, so let's just say I was kind of like messing around with my impersonation of Garrosh. All will burn in the fires of my hatred. Oh, come on. Will you nevermore? What? Oh, apparently this is like a boss. Of course, it's a raven in a graveyard. Where did these things come from? Called Nevermore. Oh, this is definitely one of those Blizzard moments where Blizzard's like, get it? Get it? Get it? Yes, we get it, Blizzard. We get it. I'm unfortunately dying because these things these Gravestalkers just showed up out of nowhere as I'm fighting this thing. Of course, I am running out of mana. This is very, very bad. Help me! Protect me! Okay. Just 2 more of these, and then I can focus on finding these plaques to read. Oh, wait, here's a plaque.
I need a target.
Come on! Will you leave me alone? I took down enough of you already. I don't need to take down more of you. Uncompromising Lord Dylan McCreary. First of his name, first in our hearts. How sad. How sad indeed. Oh, he respawned already. Alright, this is the last one. Alright. There's another plaque right there. Beloved Lady Victoria Snyder, may her memory return.
I'm out of range.
Well, let's just say in this setting, that's not the only thing that can be eternal when it comes to her. I'm just saying. Alright, let's see. Where is this last plaque? Oh, over here. Marshall M. Valentine, brave hero of the Second War. Through your death, Kultiris sailed to victory. I have a feeling that's the one that Thanos wants. He did mention a war hero of Kultiris. Makes sense that's the one he'd go after. Gah!
My blades stay sharp.
What Amalia is going through is familiar to me. She will learn how to embrace her new status as Forsaken. I will help. Ah, yes, in perfect condition. This should do the trick.
Keep your guard up.
Okay, Amalia. Give me a second. Here, drink this. I I can't. Ah! Stop! I will fetch her, Nathanos. Continue without us.
Be sure that you do. Of course she ran off. That's exactly what Lillian did back in Dearest Fall Glades.
What is it?
Perhaps we shall have use for these people one day. Surely they will be thankful. Marshall M. Valentine. Yes, that name does ring a bell. In a locked crypt, you say? There are ways around that. I've been keeping my sights on the cemetery. There is one ghost that walks with a purpose, unlike the others. He is the crypt keeper, the keeper of the keys. If we want to get to Valentine's body, we will need to go through the ghost first. Collect Valentine's key from Brutus Thornton. A slight inconvenience. Prove that it makes no difference in our plan. He is always just very snidely insulting me every single time he talks to me. Never once, pays me any compliment. He always thinks I am not deserving of any kind of respect. Just... Do not disturb the dead, orc. Go get him, boys. Blood fury. Skeletons. Oops. Oh, come on. If that thing is able to run up... Oh my gosh! Don't you just hate it when you can't be able to run up stuff like that, but NPCs can like that?
Do not test me.
Only one thing left to do. We have the key. We found the crypt. Next, Valentine's body shall be ours. No need to wait for Lillian and Stone. Let's finish this now.
Get moving.
We shan't keep Valentine waiting. Behind you! Help me get these nuisances out of the way. Corpse blood scavengers?
I need a target.
Oh. In the name of Cotirus, you shall leave this place! His echo.
I need a target.
Valentine, you have eluded us for quite some time now. Wait, what is this? Where is the body? Marshall M. Valentine, victor of the Second War, lost at sea. Lost at sea? We need his body! I believe we have that covered. Amalia, do tell Nathanos here about the Tide Sages. Tide Sages. Priests of the sea. With help,
can locate shipwrecks. So all we need is something to trace back to him then. Okay. Hello? What is this? His log? Well, what have you found? Give it here. Hold on. Can I read this? It's not in my inventory. I guess not.
Out with it.
From the Second War. Another inconvenience. At least Stone finally proved herself useful.
Make yourself useful.
I am sick and tired of these repeated hindrances. Lillian, Stone, come along. Help me locate one of these tide sages. Niximus, go be useful elsewhere. I will send word when you are needed again. I guess I have enough rep to do the next part because this just popped up. Operation Waterwise. Rexar has reported back with the news of a new ally. Report to the Banshee's Whale for your briefing. I have a feeling this alright, takes us to Storm Song. I have a feeling I know who that person is based on what I do know about the story. Alright, so I am going to... Yeah, I can always just come back here just to do world quests or whatever to clear up the rest of this map. So I'm gonna recall back to Zuldazar and then head back, and I guess we'll do the next portion here since I have enough rep to do it. Stay tuned.